So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Here's Sacramento. 4-point game. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Back to Billups. Out to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. It's not going to go for him.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
2 points. That one goes.
And kid using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
New Orleans moving it around. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got 5.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Oh, here's Edwards. After Julius Erving's miss. Wembanyama, a screen. Pass to Pippen. Back to Edwards. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Kings trailing. And here's Kidd from the arc. And Shaq pulls it down.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Wembanyama, a screen. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Here's Irving. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. .132 left to play in the first. Now here's Edwards. He has 5. Three-pointer in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. The Kings trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Outside, Rodman. The kick out to Harper. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Pass to O'Neal. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama.
Oh, big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
Here's Irving. No good from the wing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here in this quarter.
Here's Billups. Goes back up. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama, a screen. Tries again. And it's Cowens with the rebound. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Kings shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Chet Holmgren. Zach LaVine.
Outside Harper. Over Billups. Harper, no good. Outside, Levine. 1 second left. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And that does it for the first quarter. Pelicans on top, up by 8. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Substituting on the court.
On defense, New Orleans. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Sacramento moving it around. Pass to Mikan. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. G.A., there's a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star. What doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
And both free throws good for Pippen. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. And some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screening. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense. Oh, man, what an incredible throwdown by the rookie Castle. Wow.
It's Pippen on the wing. To the middle. And stolen by Oakley. Out in his own on the break. Lambier's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 12. Pass to Holmgren. And Lambier pulls it down. And here are the Kings now. Here's Oakley. Over Pippen. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Lambier with the steal. Here's Oakley. Pass to Mikan. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And how about the vision there from the Big O guys? Beautiful.
Pippen with a wide open look. And the Pelicans miss again. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Kings. Trailing by 10. Well, the Kings went from 3 seed in 2023 to out of the playoffs completely, Brent, last season.
Well, it speaks to how competitive the Western Conference was. You know, you got to realize, Kevin, Sacramento won just 2 less games than they did after that magical run in 2023. The West was just better. So the Kings got to fill some holes, find some pieces, and hopefully have some guys improve upon what they did last season.
And the Kings pushing it up now. Basket counts. Cowens has got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
To the inside. It's stolen by Rodman. One-on-one fast break. It's good. Kid's got his second bucket tonight. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Kings.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Mark Williams. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
Here is Edwards after the Kings pick up 2. His 3-pointers off the mark.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Levine. Hopping on the board. They grab their own miss. On the wing, Levine. Outside, Edwards. 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. The shot's good. Stojakovic has got his first points in this one.
And you have to admire Stojakovic's confidence. Sensational at knocking down those catch and shoots.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Timeout called by the Kings. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Kings trail by 6. And here's Harper from the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Harper's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Sacramento. Phillips attacking. It's Edwards on the wing. Wembanyama down low. And the wide open shot from Phillips. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Back to Billups. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama down low. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Pass to Irving. And Dr. J slams it in.
And Harper brings a lot of physicality to the table. Also solid at cutting the D apart with his passing.
Wembanyama, a screen. Edwards, that's good.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Pass to Edwards. Over Lambeer. Again, the Pelicans score.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Mikan. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They've held a 12-point lead early.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Now Irving. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Back to Irving. Outside Harper. Kings moving the ball around. Stolen by O'Neal. Outside Phillips. It's O'Neal atop the key. Pass to Wembanyama. Timeout called by the Kings. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
The Pelicans making a switch here. And so here's New Orleans. 6-point lead. All alone. And Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
A heady defender. Kid understands how to read opposing offenses and knows when to go for the steal. Able to get his team out in transition there.
Here's O'Neal. Misses the layup. Knocked loose. Robertson outside. A shot by Rodman. Wide open. Off target with his 3. Pelicans leading by 4. They set the pick. And Chauncey Billups gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Sacramento now. Rodman outside. Trying his luck from deep. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Now here's Billups. Still without a basket. There's the triple. No good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Robertson's shot is off. And here's New Orleans now. 4-point game. Outside Billups. Driving in. And stolen by Oakley. And the Kings pushing it up now. Pass to Robertson. Stolen by O'Neal. And now in transition, here's Phillips. Here we go. Here's Stojakovic. Outside Pippen. Outside Levine. Just 5 on the clock. And then Levine with the jam.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show. Clearly a foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to Levine. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
The defense has to be besides themselves there. Terrific shot to close out the quarter by him.
43.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Billups. puts up a deep three. The shot that time not on target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Rodman. Here's Kidd. Guarded by Levine. The kick out to Irving. Shoots over Pippen. And he can't bank that one in.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
The offensive rebound. And it's sent back by Irving. One-on-one fast break. Basket good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Here's Billups after Julius Irving's basket. Count that one. Billups has got his first bucket in this one.
And that's pure from Billups. So assertive, firing away from the mid-range.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for New Orleans.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
Here's Billups. The layup off target.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on. He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Down low. Here's O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Inside. And Dennis Rodman with the slam.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Levine with it. Picked up by Rodman. Outside Billups. Clock at 4. Levine way outside. Rebound by the Kings.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Timeout, Kings. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over, and you need to go out there and take control now. See how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Two minutes remaining